During this video, I pointed in error to this one, which is the NAND gate. We will be covering that in another video. And I meant to say AND gate. And the symbol is as follows. So keep that in mind, all right? The symbol for a NAND gate is this, and an AND gate is that. I will be pointing to this one later. It is wrong, so remember that it's the AND gate. Insert it something like this. Here's your breadboard, and you would go like that. Make sure that the grooves all fit into the holes, and the idea is to apply pressure equally. Don't take them out. We will. You can get either Mr. Rundle or I to get it out so that it comes out okay. Okay, now what we're going to do, if you look at the chip, and if you look right here, you can see there's a little indentation. That's when you know. So I'm going to go here. This would be the positive, right, on this strip, and the common one, negative, would be on this one. All right. So I'm going to connect that, and here goes. So if I want positive stuff on this one, I could put it right here. Okay. Notice the wire fits nicely. It's not curved. It's kind of straight. Okay. Let me see if we can get a look here. And then for this one, bear with me. I got to go this pin. Okay. So I'm going to go that pin there. It's connected. This chip is actually on as we speak. It's known as idling. So basically like a car, you know when you turn on a car and it's idling with the motor and it's not moving? Well, that's what the gate is doing. It's just idling right now. Okay, it's a diagram from the book. Let me see what page it is. If you need to go, it's 482. If you ever want it, if I'm busy or something. Okay. Now notice that you've got pin 1 and pin 2. That will be the, I'll show you where that is, and there's the gate, NAND gate. And the output would come up in pin 3. Alright, so I'm going to show you what that looks like on the breadboard. Okay, so basically right here would be pin 1, this would be pin 2, and pin 3 is right next to it. So I don't know if you can see, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put 5 volts here, 5 volts there, and we should get an output according to the gate and how it works, just like you did in multi-logic. Color is good. For the gates, I'm going to use brown. So I'm just doing a measurement to make sure it can reach from our switches, and I'll do another one that's similar, and we'll go from there. All right, and then make sure again that your wire's not too long. You've got to make sure it's straight and it doesn't have any kinks. Let me see if I can do this in front of the camera. There. That's pretty good right there. Not a bad distance. Don't make it any longer than that, and it should work quite well. Okay, so you remember we were familiar with this. Here's the switch. Notice that light's going on. A, and here's B. Okay. Now I'm going to turn it off. So basically, I'm going to connect A, which is this one here. You got to make sure you insert it. It's kind of tricky. It takes a little getting used to. This is A. I'm going to turn it into pin 1. So you look. I make sure it's connected. Okay. Now I'm going to insert pin B. Put that. You put anywhere on this strip is okay. Insert that into this gate here. All right. Okay. There it goes. Notice the wire. Let me put it so you can see it. All right. Notice it's straight. So some people use angled things. They get stuck and the wire gets stripped. Don't do that. And look how short it is. It's not that long, right? Okay. So now I'm going to plug it in to the output pin 3. Did you see that? See it? Let me see if I can show you a little clearer. Need my LED. Well, let's just use this resistor. 1, 2, there's 3. So I did a different color, right? I made this yellow, and I'm going to connect it into one of the LEDs right there. So watch. Just going to connect it in there. There's our connection. Okay? Now, I'm going to run a test. Here's the switch, and there's the light right there. Okay? On an AND gate, if you go 1, 0, what happens? Nothing. All right? Let's go 0, 1. You see the light go on? No. Both off? 0, 0. Do you see a light? No. What happens if I turn both of them on? There you go. There's your light, and it's on. So, as you will find out later, there's gates here, here, here. There are 4 gates in this chip, and I want you to do the rest of the wiring to connect all 4 gates. I'll do it for you so you can see a demo here. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to go to this pin, connect it into a switch, this one, and make sure the cables are long enough. I think I'm just going to make it. I'm going to connect it into, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is going to go into this switch. All right, and finally, I'm going to take the output, which is 6, put it into the green light to test that gate and see if that gate works. Okay? Notice how the wires are short and everything's pretty cool the way it works. It's kind of hard, but here, I'll use one nail here. Light's not on, 0. Let's do both. There you go. Now we know that when I turn these 2 on, it turns that one on. Okay? So what I'd like you to do, I'm not going to demo the rest, but you need to do the rest of the pins according to the diagram, and that's how I'll check to see how well you do and what mark you'll get according to how you wire it. Fair enough. Over and out.